Who will be my next worthy opponent?
Me over here. No.
Oh, this is so cute.
Stop it now.
I told you she wasn't supposed to be in my race. She is really strong and really tough. And she is the best fighter out there. Now, you were good for letting the disabled win.
Have you ever wondered about the art and history of wrestling? Because I know I've been curious in the past. And so, before we further along and figure out the mystery of that weird hand that kept popping up, let's take a deep dive into the past in world history of wrestling. And how he became a soldier is a little less complicated than you think. It was 3000 BC in ancient Greece. Imagine being drafted by farmers in that time. Thus, wrestling was born, because that's how the soldiers trained for battle. Personally, no, I've learned a lot from the ancient Greeks. And did you know that around 1800s, it was recorded that wrestling was the first Olympic sport, and but Olympics didn't start till early 1900s. Now I may want to take an adventure into the most recent future. Would you like to join me? Now, I know what you're thinking, that you may be very confused by that. Well, it's because I was in a normal setting, like I'm not normal, and I had fun watching a friend do what his job is. And it was fun and entertaining. And I felt like I was, like I said, like I was normal for once, which doesn't happen. Like, usually when I'm out, like, I don't draw attention being, like, I'm not like, oh, look at me type thing. I'm just merely existing, but somehow people tend to look at me like I am doing act of crime, like existing is an act of crime, like I had any choice in that. And my friend that y'all met is this man named Brett Cameron. And for the meantime, they don't have a wrestling home, which I consider a traveling wrestling, which, if you think about it, like, it's like a traveling circus. But if anyone ever comes down to the DFW, Texas area, and looks Brett Cameron up and finds where he's matching wrestling, I'm so sorry if anyone hates that terminology. I highly encourage you guys to watch, because in my opinion, I really like it. And there is a lot of, to me, there is never a dull moment. And I am a person that immediately shuts down as well. When my brain has no stimulation. And I was very in tune, like enthralled in what was going on. And I actually interacted, which I don't interact with stuff very much, because I've been, like, it's been ingrained in my mind that, like, I'm too slow. Like, I don't have the mental capacity. But if you just try, it'll work itself out. And this lady is the biggest reason why I felt so comfortable with her, because she never addresses, like, my wheelchair or my disability. I'm just me. Thank you, Cindy and Brett Cameron. Do y'all recognize these two men? Yeah, I hate to break it to you guys, but they are now my heroes. It's not the reason you think. This dude came over with depression, which left him physically in pain. And on top of this man fighting a war, he was fighting his own, because he suffered from a cognitive disability. Did you also know that Abe Lincoln and George Washington wrestled? Obviously not with each other. At 19, Lincoln considered himself the second best in Illinois. Then at 18, Washington graduated from James Murray Academy. Jackson and Adams grew up wrestling. Now, Puce did for stress relief because he would do it right after he did a speech with some colleagues. Garfield and his father were both wrestlers, but he was unofficial when his dad was official. Champions in Ohio. Now for Roosevelt, he taught at the Naval Academy and had one of his buddies over 3 times a week for wrestling. Now for Taft and Coolidge. Those two are pretty boring in my opinion because Coolidge's dad was said to be calling him a tolerable wrestler, which he could have been, but to have that only being said about what you're passionate about, and with the other one, he was the heaviest president at 225 pounds, and he was the 4th generation in his family to wrestle. I know you're like, Jade, where's the female representation? Well, it started in the late 1900s. By this lady, Mildred Burke. Disabled people also wrestle, so nothing is out of reach. And we are just like normal people.